Um, ba-dun-dun-dun-dun, ba-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun. It was very good dinner. Very good dinner. Hi, Rose. Disclaimer. I do not own any of the audio I'm about to play within this live stream, but I am playing it within the Fair Use Act guidelines. And it has been altered in speed.
Say only because what's not putting out, huh? What's not putting out, though, right?
What is she talking about? What is this lady talking about? Does anybody know? Hi, Rose. Hi, Ambrosia Moon. Hi, Just John.
Well, let me tell you something real quick. I do what the fuck I want because I can anyway. You object to things that I do on a daily life, right? But then what do you do? Nothing. Just don't sit there. You sit there and gay, right? You sit there, right? You sit there, that's all you just got.
What is she talking about? At least we're not drinking. Oh, that gem of a woman, Mary Mary. Mary Mary. And to everyone's life, a little Mary Mary must fall.
I don't have no food.
Hi, Tanger. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Coward.
You know, I gotta make my children go to
What?
work. Yeah. Because I can barely afford food for the house.
Bobby, you might want to be telling Mary Mary to use her filter.
But you fat as fuck, right? But you fat as fuck. Don't make sense, right? Huh? I have a thyroid problem. So I have to always say.
Oh, Bobby goes, I just told her that Mary's talking about her. That's weird. Really? Wow. How nice to talk about other women that way, huh, Just John? Huh? Nice woman.
I got a thyroid problem.
Wow.
Look, I'm only going after you because you're not doing it.
Yeah, right. Sure. Nobody went after you.
You're not gonna. That's it. That's just how I play. If you don't like it, just what? Just
Yeah, I know.
don't like it. That's it.
Is Net live streaming?
It ain't gonna stop. Not a comment. Running over there to that fucking bitch's channel, trying to act like you scared. Oh, I need an army. I need somebody to help me out. Defend me.
I'm an idiot.
Because I start shit and I can't finish it, right?
Why are you starting shit? I think all that happened was people donated to you and they were kind from here. What's your problem?
But I ain't watching. I know you're watching. You can't resist.
Actually, I wasn't then because you started this 59 minutes ago and I'm at the beginning. It was a good dinner. Thank you, Tangent.
How is it that your girlfriend will meet up with you, right?
My girlfriend? What the fuck are you talking about, lady?
Y'all about to get it in, yeah? Y'all about to fuck. Hashtags. How is it gonna feel?
She's gross. She's not appealing to a man or a woman, in my opinion.
When it's not doing this, rather than doing this.
Weird. It would be this. It would be like this, you fucker. You don't know how to bump tacos, fucker?
That's the secret thing. I understand your name, right? Your name is Secret, right? Because you got the biggest motherfucker singer on YouTube, right?
YouTube. Right? Am I right? Not really, am I right? Biggest ones.
Secret on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's you guys.
Tripping me out. Mary, we should be best friends. You are just so goofy as I love you.
Yeah, it sounds kind of ridiculous. I'm not up to the current stream. That's how it's done within fair use act guidelines. Disclaimer. It is also altered in speed.
Who's to say that we're not? Who's to say that we're not already best friends? You're probably like my sister from fucking another mother.
You're probably like my sister from another fucking mother.
But my mom, you know, I'll say more like my dad because he's a wild one.
Yeah, my dad is a wild one. What the fuck is she talking about? Is she talking about her own life? Is she talking about her own life? That's sad. That's sad.
Mary, what's wrong with you? Oh, nothing. I got it from my mama.
Nothing. I got it from mama. They gotta catch up with us. They're behind.
So I came on here because I just pretty much want to address something.
So let me get this. I forgot about this thing. Let's forget about it. Our handy dandy translator. So we can hear the the sister from another brother. That's right. That's right. You get it. You get it. You get it, girl. She's got. She's got. Like Donkey from Shrek.
What I want to say is Net's boyfriend's got a fucking pussy, not a dick.
What I want to say is Net's boyfriend. Y'all listening to this one? Got a pussy, not a dick. What I say, my opinion, and allegedly.
Survivor Girl's still crying about Vern.
Survivor Girl cried about Vern and my delusions.
Imprudently.
Thank you, Ambrosia.
MVP. And anybody else that comes into her mind, right? Luna's still over there trying to
see if she can
Lula's still over there trying to see if she
get some of that peanut butter too with Roscoe. There ain't fucking lying, right?
They're lying for some peanut butter and Roscoe. They don't like peanut butter and jelly. No, no. We only do the peanut butter and a Roscoe around here, up here in these parts. You hear? You hear me? Where's my fireball and my Parrot Bay? Fireball! Parrot Bay! Those is my dog's names.
Hold on. Let me see.
Hold on. We're gonna hold on now. We're gonna go hold on. Hold on. Hi, Mr. Tim.
So Luna, you bitch, you shut the fuck up. You ain't nothing but a fucking you're just a weird duck, right? You look like you're a wobbling fucking duck.
Quacky. Quackers. Quack it, I say. Quack, to Luna. Quack, quacky. Quack, quackity, quack. Right, quack. Hippie chick says, I like Cancer of Hate's drunk boys better.
Shut up. You're a duck with a gimp with a limp.
You're a duck with a gimp with a limp and a web foot and one flipper. That's what you are, Luna. You're one flipper having duck.
You over there in line with Roscoe in front of you, because y'all taking turns on that peanut butter, right?
Hey, you guys. My name's Mary, and I got some real weird fantasies about peanut butter and women I'll never be on YouTube.
So you over there all up over SG twat.
Yeah, all aboard, everybody. SG twat, all aboard. I got special seating. VIP, right at the tip of the clitoris. All aboard. SG's twat. I know. My name's Mary, and I don't drink anymore. I don't drink. Hi, Nat. I'm Mary. Welcome to Mary's Not So Good Life.
Luna, you provided the strap on, right? You over there providing the strap on, right? Because you about to get it in with this one.
Bitch, it had your return address on it. Nobody wants your fucking old strap on because you couldn't fucking fit it around your waist no more. Who ever heard of somebody growing out of a strap on? Anybody heard of that? You ought to come out with the expandable waist strap on, bitch. Trying to keep that beer gut strapped up, The Dicky Doo strap on? Is that what you're getting? The Dicky Doo strap on?
You about to put it in this one and then
you privated it. Now that is, what is that again, you guys? Bum. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Look out. Boom, boom, boom. Hi, Tiffany H. Another one bites the dust. Boom, boom, boom. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Right? Am I right? Bye-bye. Just like Ambrosia said. Bye-bye. Night night. Bye-bye. Oh, did you hear mine last night? Oh, no, you probably didn't. Because you know why? Because I privated it. But I'll unprivate it and we can listen to it. Because late last night, The Whisperer went on Burns. Did you know that? Tiffany H? Yeah, she is a scammer. Did you know that? Hi, Marianne. Hi, everybody. Right? Didn't it, Ginger? That's right. That's right. Oh, you didn't watch none of that. All right. And I'm sure it's privated by now. That's why we like to grab them hot off the presses like this. I wish I'd have known a little while ago this bitch was going live of something she was going to be embarrassed about and would private. That's when you want to get them. When they're so embarrassed that you know they're going to private their live streams because they're stupid and they're crappy and that's just the way it is. Right? They're stupid and crappy. They're stupid, crappy. Only good to make fun of. I thought we had fun there though. Kind of wish I'd have caught it for a little while longer. Well, that's nothing new. Prudently at home. Yeah, prudently at home baking kittens. Okay. Dun. Another one bites the dust. You're gonna like this one, Tiffany H. Well, I was really enjoying doing the drunk Mary imitation. But, oh well. It was really good. Now, this is Girl Vern Boy, too.
I've been getting paid
like
1,000.
Sorry. All right. So, okay, Rose. Here's the thing. Your children. But the bottom line is, you're going to sit down with a bunch. Okay, so this one was for you, basically. And, for instance, Just John here, right? He probably, now I'm only assuming, but when Mary was going on about you, I'm thinking that probably what you said to her was, hi, Ministry, was, hey, it's Sharon talking about your friend home in America. And so she starts screaming at you, John. Like, what do you call it? People, like, do they just, like... Fajita Grande with all the stuff on it. Literally... Hi, Jax. Like, being ridiculous? Just John saw exactly the same thing everybody else saw. Nobody's picking on homeless in America except your buddy, Sharon. That's the only one. Nobody else.
Nobody else. And no, Annette doesn't clone herself and go around and talk about herself. That's ridiculous. Who does that? Who does that? Any person who believes bullshit like I'm Munchie and I clone myself and go around and do these things. Um, Anybody who goes around believing that kind of shit is ridiculous. Suddenly, I'm the bad guy because I'm harassing Cindy Infinity and her children. No, Cindy, no. That's not what happened. Nobody's harassing you and your children, but the bottom line is, you're going to sit there with a bunch of fucking losers that are sitting there and they talk about everybody else's kids. They talk about everything they want. Every nasty, disgusting thing they want. And you think I'm supposed to have some sort of hunter. Yeah, every chat. I'm everybody in my own chat. I'm everybody in here right now, by the way. Did you know that? I'm just John. I'm Ministry of Peace. I'm Power Strikes Back. Yeah, I'm everybody in my room right now. Hi, young Byron. It would be better if they were a cult, because then maybe Reverend Jim Jones or whatever the hell his name was. Although, wasn't that the guy from Taxi? Wasn't it? Hi, Mandy. Yeah, and everybody did the Gypsy Rose, whatever, the. I played trivia. I mean,
Oh,
better
there's
shut the
Tiffany.
fuck up.
Okay.
And then that disgusting. Talk from Mary tonight. Am I a twat liquor? The fuck kind of link
Really?
to make me feel like I shouldn't enjoy another day? You want to try and make my life so fucking difficult? I mean, are you kidding?
I'm trying to find where it is for you here.
When I'm saying, but you keep talking about me every night anyway?
Well, and I understand your frustration a lot, I do, but take it.
Okay, it's right here.
Block, so you can't see what anybody is saying. Then you wouldn't say anything, right? And that would mean that I Heart Pink, BP. Isn't he normal? He's so normal. He's so normal. I got it. I got it.
No, but I was Thank you.
I don't know what a CBT is.
So you can know my stance on it, and a lot of people can know my stance, because I think it's important. This woman's trying to make it look like I picked on her about Sandy Hook.
Sicko. Vern. It's Vern. He's a fucking great person, isn't he? Weirdo, huh? What do you want to get me taken down for? I mean, if you all have everybody, well, I was using my how like I say that it's terrible that YouTube allows this going on, and you know, if enough people here and we get the right ear that, you know, maybe we can do something about this and get this kind of behavior to stop. And I don't know what CBT is.
I know, but she went on there last night telling them all that I was picking, and she made
You
it seem
know,
like
and
it
they're
was
all in
her
there,
kid.
you know, whatever happened to that petition to get her taken down? What do you want to get me taken down for? I mean, if you all have everybody in my room blocked so you can't see what anybody is saying, then you wouldn't say anything, right? And that would mean that I Heart Pink, BP, and all the rest
Well, hold
wouldn't,
on.
you know,
Keep
have anything
listening
to
for
bitch
when
about
Cindy
and say.
comes up. Hold on.
So
Listen
in
for
other
when
words, are
Cindy
you saying
comes
that
up.
you don't see us saying anything about you, but you keep talking about me anyway? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're implying? BP, is that what you're implying? That you don't see I Heart Pink? Is that what you're implying? You don't see what I'm saying, but you keep talking
Okay,
about me
Net.
every night anyway?
Yes, she does. She lets them like run with it like it's her. And then they get mad at me about GMA's kid. I don't even know GMA.
Oh, yeah, no, he'd probably like that.
I mean, it's like, what? I don't even know this person. I didn't know. Did she make one today? Great. She made one about me today? Wonderful. I gotta wonder if fucking Bobbles is
Support.
buying
Try to
subs
feel the
though.
pain and agony and frustration of people that are absolutely nuts. What the fuck? It's not very cool.
Nice, I'm about. Nice.
Thank you, Tangent.
Bacon? Slap bacon?
You're the devil. What are you doing here?
Who knows what those fuckers.
Wow,
I
yeah,
know,
but you'll see.
I said I was going back earlier, but I got stuck with things. I don't mind.
With nothing. You get stuck with nothing.
And then all the other people in, I don't know why, but that's the way it is, you know. And maybe you're right, Random.
Convinced Random is a guy.
Nobody's gonna ever judge you here. We don't judge. We don't do that stuff, you know. People make their own breaks there and stuff, so you either not
Well, then stop calling, you know, stop. Just stop.
nice or you're not. And if you're not, you don't need to be here, right? And I like everyone to interact and be acknowledged as best as possible. So
Oh, as long as they're all talking about SG.
They are straight
as long as
up
within the discussion range, you know, when people come in, sometimes people come in here and they'll just like talk their own conversation. Sometimes it's off topic, if there is a topic, and well, I'm not judging that. It just sometimes have to ignore it, you know, because it's just silliness of it. But I never ever ignore any, you know, Random or Team. Bobby or Pink, you guys are all
I didn't know
awesome.
Tina
You're new here.
works in a pizza place. I didn't know that. Did you guys know that?
Yeah, because suddenly it
I've
became
never
like
seen your
I was at my friend's
international
house
here,
and
so
I turned on this video, and they were
feel free to interact
blaming
as soon as you
me,
will, you know, as long as it's not me or we're talking shit.
bake them into a fruitcake.
To get that fucking fill everybody the video. Then once you get it over with, then you go back to grabbing your car. Like I love this car until about 3 days before you gotta make that payment.
It's crazy. It's like I was over my friends and fucking next thing I'm the devil.
It's a hell of a tap dancer or whatever it is, you know, shit dancer, shit dancer, shit kicker dancer.
Oh,
Yeah, they have these weird settings in that account now. Sorry, I'm just responding to this. So unnecessary and wrong and everything, you know. But and the picture I have behind me, this is a nebula shot by the James Webb Space Telescope. It's one of the ones.
oh
So,
God, I wish he would
forget which nebula.
be fucking shot out in space. I really do. They should put him out in space. They really should. They should. I think he should volunteer for that.
I put it in the name of the thing, but maybe if you want to come up, Deadpool. Do you see something happening or?
No, I see played my video tonight.
Oh.
The interesting thing is that she called me and I was at work.
Why are you telling him that I called you? Why are you telling Vern anything, you freak of nature, Cindy is enemy? And the thing is,
It was about 7 o'clock. And then when I was
right? This bitch, that video had already been up for 2 days and hashtagged Vern and Traveler Girl Lou in a video about Sandy Hook. But I want you to hear the disdain in her voice.
I believe it was about 8:30-ish. And I saw that she had called and I'm like, oh, it's your called. And I'm like, oh,
You'll see, Rose, it was the weirdest thing, man. She said something sad that she had lost a child. And then next thing, BP goes, see, I hate her. I hate her. And then GMA said, that's why I won't talk about it because of people like her. And it's like, what?
trigger went off my brain. And I, went onto YouTube and I'm like, oh, she's playing my video.
Well, I think she wanted me to
gonna
notice
fly
it.
over the cuckoo's nest.
So as Coward said, Vern's going to be a
With my
pilot.
niece.
Wow.
Playing the video. And, debunking it and telling me I'm a liar and prove it and all this shit.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, yeah.
It was kind of because you were screaming that Tiffany H was a liar.
I'm not going to feed us with the bullshit. I'm not going to.
Well, you are, because look at where you are, up on there.
Yeah.
Why am I going to?
Hi, Tina
And so I messaged her
Lane.
and I said, did you message me out of courtesy to tell me you were going to slander me?
I didn't slander you. I played your own video.
Wow.
And she's saying in the video, oh, prove this is your niece, prove that this is your story. It's not just you.
Yeah, it's not just your story, but the way you went about it was that Tiffany H stole your story and plagiarized it. I mean, that's exactly the words you used.
Your story. It's everybody's story. And
It's the family's story. It's not everybody's story. It's not.
Shut up, douchebag. Vern.
yeah, it's my story for how I went through things, being a part of a family that went through something very tragic. I mean, it's not my story in the sense that I lost my life. Does that make any sense?
No.
Well, no, that doesn't make sense.
And the child is mine, and that was just being mentioned on some toxic.
Hey, you know what? My daughter will always be my baby. How dare you and your disgusting people on your channel speak of my child the way you do?
The channel.
I mean, like, how do you say it's not your story when it's part of your loved ones?
I don't know, Cindy. Ask yourself. Ask yourself. You're the one who said it to Tiffany H. You said that to Tiffany H. You did. You did. What's the problem?
Yeah.
Sorry. You don't understand, like, how does somebody even say that? I've never doxed her. I've never said.
I don't know. Do you think that the guy who was screaming, die, cunt, die, die, cunt, die, is the person to ask a question like that? I mean, everybody you surround yourself talks shit about me and my kid, and you think you're gonna sit here. No, my sympathy for these motherfuckers has gone out the fucking window. I'm talking about the people over there on
Your sister didn't lose her life in 1984, right?
Yeah.
I have never said you didn't have cancer. I have never said these things. I've never uttered these words about her. Okay. There have been many people upon many
Wait, though,
times.
and you sat there through it all, and like I told you, it's not the words of my enemies, it's the silence of my friends.
I've questioned her medical status and so on and so forth, right?
Yeah.
I've never done that. So how somebody comes on.
Yeah, but you don't find a problem in it, so.
And questions that about me.
No, you were questioning about Tiffany H, so I don't know, what's the problem there?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's wrong. And like I said, it's nobody's business who the children's names that were in there. I mean, whether it became part of the published events or whatever, but as far as you and your family's concerned,
I don't know, buddy. You had no problem running my name, my address, your chat has, I don't give a fuck. My sympathy, I've seen Cindy Infinity in places. So, did everybody check out my video I made about that person? I mean, shut up, Cindy. I had never done shit to you. When you sit there, you support it, okay? And that's the bottom line. You'll see what I mean in a minute. I play another video. Hold on. Gee, you think? Fuck turd?
That's absurd. And like I said, you just want to tell your story and bring it out. I'm not here to judge you or to make you to validate you or whatever. Just take people at face value and their work. You know what I mean? And you've been consistently.
Listen, motherfucker, Vern. You better fucking apologize to me for what you were saying about cancer. And you better cut the shit with allowing those motherfucking losers in your room to talk about my kid. Not new. He's been doing this for 4 years. It's the way that she... Vern's been doing this shit for 4 fucking years. You'll hear, because I call her out on it. There's... Watch, you'll see. He needs to fucking get a life. I call her right out on it. I play a different video and show.
Honest to me about everything that you said and everything. Somebody who's dishonest who tells lies about somebody have really the right to question other people.
And show what she's really all about. Okay, Cindy Anthony, how am I dishonest? How am I dishonest? Vern, you loser. How am I dishonest? Loser? 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 How am I dishonest, huh? That's why I want you to watch, because I think I do pretty good. It was she was harassing you.
Am I getting that?
Yeah, I think you have to open that.
No, she sounded fine. It's you, Vern. You're just being a fucking dick and fucking with her. But she was. Who the fuck would run over? What type of women would run over and support a man, so-called, who does that kind of shit to a 54-year-old woman?
Let me take a look.
Yeah, it's trying to candy was still something. It does that sometimes.
That this shit was gonna happen, were gonna bet me $1 million. I would have said no. People don't act like that. They turn on you. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Because of people like this.
And it's an open, open or closed.
Draft. Mental illness, Mandy.
You know, once your credibility, once you lie about other people and then you don't validate your own, it's been horrible, you know? And depending on how close your family.
Tonight?
No, I don't watch her channel at all. I can't stand her. Like,
so I
You had such disregard for Tiffany H. Okay, right here.
No, I don't watch her channel at all. I can't stand her. Like,
so I don't really understand. So
why do you keep talking about me?
I'm gonna put this out there real quick.
Hi, Dark Light.
What I missed because I was at work. You know, about 7-ish p.m.
All right, we already heard all this shit. No, but listen, and then you can come up.
Yeah.
No message, so nothing. And by the time I saw it, it was probably like 8:45. And I'm like, what the heck? So I go online. I'm like, oh, she's gonna play my video that I did.
So then don't make it.
You know, with regarding Cindy Hook. And you know, it probably doesn't encompass everything that I could say or would say, you know.
Regarding Sandy Hook, but she has hashtag burn.
Right. But I did the best that I could. You know, it's hard when you're.
I don't know why you were talking about Tiffany H like that, though, with such disregard. You had such disregard for Tiffany H.
trumped up the words, you know.
Right.
And she's got some vile people in there questioning me.
Mhm. I hear you, Mr. Kim.
I know,
Yeah.
Dark Light. Me
Who
too.
are you? This isn't your story. No, the fuck it is my story. You know?
Yeah.
She's saying that
I mean, I don't
she's
know.
trying to say that I was saying to her that it wasn't her story. But that's not what went on. All that happened was I played her video where she's telling Tiffany H it's not her story.
What?
Watch.
Yeah, I don't think either. I mean, and besides this being your story,
You'll see. Watch. I play it.
it's not their story. You know what I mean? It's like,
Well, she goes, no offense, but I'm asking for proof.
I don't want proof. I'm just saying that that's what was going on to Tiffany H.
Welcome back, I'm about. Here's the thing.
Yes, it is.
Uh,
It is. And I say
do
that.
you not see everybody, the shit they say about me, Cindy?
yeah, no, and like I said, why do you need to provide proof? They can, if they're so smart, they can figure it out for themselves.
Exactly.
I really don't want to. If you say it happened, it happened.
If the victims were listed, they could go and back check, and it's really easy to run a search on people and find out who's who. You know, they know who the
Is it?
parents are, and that if you're related to them, is there a maiden name or a given name, whether it's a brother or sister, they'll be able to figure everything out pretty easily. You know what I mean? Because once you have the
I believe the issue was had with your lack of concern to anybody else. Mainly Tiffany H.
names, you can get look at their pictures. You can find everything you need to do is just that. Do they want you to tell the names and all that? You're not obligated to tell anybody's child's name, especially your own relatives. You know, come on, especially on this platform.
Hi, Cassidy.
But it's okay for you to run my name and my address and Bob's phone number, and for Sharon's douchebag people in her room to say the shit they say. All that shit's okay.
Well, the other part of this is that, you know, she speaks about, you know, her sibling that was killed, or was
My sibling wasn't killed.
deceased, you know, from 1984.
Why do you keep saying the year?
And no one has ever questioned that. And no one's ever questioned her cancer.
She's trying to get people to
No
dox
one's ever
me.
questioned my cancer. No one's ever questioned my cancer. Did you just really say that, Cindy? So your integrity just flew right out the fucking window. Because you're telling me that you weren't on Babo's panel. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
And I'm saying, and I texted her and I said, what was your purpose in doing this? Like, why did you call me before you went live?
Call me. You're from Connecticut. You don't talk like that.
Did you want to give me the courtesy to tell me you were going to dox me?
I didn't dox you, you weirdo.
Yeah, I don't know.
And she's like, oh, you know, you went live on Tiffany M's and you went live on Burns. And I'm like, okay, but I've still never spoken badly about you.
No. She's not accusing anybody here.
And you're just lying and said nobody ever questioned. You need to shut the fuck up is what you need to do, douchebag.
Right.
But people can have
Oh, I know what you're
issue with
saying.
you
I didn't read
because
it
the
right,
one person
Night
that was in
Owl.
it or whatever has happened.
I
between
get
you and
you.
them. I still stand
I see what you're
very
saying.
tall in the fact that I've
We're
never
all
had to
good.
take issue with
We're all
you. Like, I'm just like,
I don't know why you're on Burns talking about it. Why are you talking about a private phone call?
not there. You know, and then she has people on her channel tonight, or a person that came on to speak about somebody that she was very close to, did not have a relative, but was close to one of the relatives, you know, this woman, Sarah, you know, that was speaking about it.
She's sitting there talking about people, you know, in my live stream like that.
Why are you talking about Sarah?
About somebody's child, you know, and, you know, again, she's not like, how is that okay?
How is what okay? What are you talking about? What did I do?
I'm not speaking out against you.
Where did Dark Light go?
Yeah, well, it's because she has a problem with me, and that's that for she, I guess.
No, they don't have 7-Eleven, do they?
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Well, she's listening right now because she just sent me a text that says, I'm just listening.
I couldn't wait to get home and go
How you
get it
discuss it?
I
online.
don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So you think it's a laughing matter?
I'm not speaking out. So I'm not speaking out against anybody.
But you already
Right.
did.
Right.
You already did.
Um,
They have the off license.
I don't really know how long this. No, I really don't.
I think that she discusses it.
Sure you don't, buddy. That's why every live stream you do is about me.
Thank you, Dark Light.
Lucky you, I'm about. I wish I was.
No, I
And
don't
that's what we're
think
about, is
so.
support. I want to see anybody not supportive of me.
A little flour for me.
So that way, you're only giving her one deal.
So
But
you're
every
talking
time
about
I
I'm looking for the particular video.
that's like what I was been saying.
Her adopted. Who Mary marries.
they already knew each other and I didn't even really know it. But these motherfuckers all knew each other. 28.
Story one is my niece. Like, how is it not my story when I've lived through this?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so everybody wants to make fun of the fact that like they can't hear me when I do my streams or when I talk to you about my medical issues, and I do
I didn't hear anything about medical.
my very best to speak about things, right? So you can hear me right now. Can everybody hear me at least somewhat clearly?
Yeah, the slug laying there.
Right now.
Yep, right.
It is so appalling. I have never spoken out.
Night, Dark Light.
The ADHD for him is a dickhead diagnosis.
Never said anything negative about anybody being a cancer patient.
Right. But once like that I get through this this like 10-minute, if it's not even 10 minutes, it's like 5 minutes portion, and then she can come up and we don't have to stop to do the commentary, you know what I mean? But I totally, yeah.
For anybody losing a loved one, a sister or anybody, right?
You listen, stop.
I have never questioned it. I have always said, we will support this person to the utmost degree
No, you haven't.
for whatever they are going through, right?
No, you didn't.
My stance has always been,
No, you didn't. Where have you been? Where have you been, Cindy?
you support this person. You love this person. You support this person. You give them everything you can. And tell you whatever you can give.
I
Right?
want you to.
The second,
I
she
want
hears,
you to hear her.
Why is this all about me?
I have something to talk about when it comes to Sandy Hook. You're like, well, I knew you had a very close loved one or something very close to your heart. But I really would question this. And I need to see proof.
Cindy, if you would have ever actually taken my phone calls, you'd know.
I've never asked that of her when it comes to her cancer. I've never asked that about her when it comes to her sister that everybody wants to dox. It comes to 1983 or 1984 when she passed.
Wow, look at that. Everyone wants to dox. Comes from 1983 or 84 when she passed. She's trying to hint to people to dox my sister. Did you hear her? The point is, I won't be able to ask her about anything on the video if she doesn't hear it. So I hope you had a good day today, Tina Lane. I'm okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
You just said dox, though. What'd you do? Just slip up about doxing? The fuck kind of shit was that, huh? So you know that people dox people by looking for people's loved ones' obituaries. So you just slipped up. You just slipped up. Hi,
Yeah.
John.
Like, I'm not doing that because it's not the right thing to do, nor would I ever think of that.
Yeah, me neither, but I think you would because you just slipped up. You put docs in the same shit you were talking about there about the year and my deceased relative. What a weird fucking thing to say, isn't it? That was a weird thing to me.
You know, she hears I have something to talk about when it comes to Sandy Hook. And I said, well, I knew you had a very close loved one or something very
No, I didn't know you had a beloved one.
close to your heart. But you know, I really would question this, and I need to see proof.
I didn't.
No, that's not what was said.
I've never asked that of her when it comes to her cancer. I've never asked that about her when it comes to her sister that everybody wants to adopt.
Everybody wants to dox.
It comes to 1983 and 1984. Once you
Wow. So you're doxing me, you stupid pig. Aren't you just a fucking street, you little pig?
ask, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doing that because it's not the right thing to
She
do.
doesn't even
No
give a
one
crap what
ever
she's
You
saying.
just did it.
That'd be nice, huh,
Ever.
Tina?
think of that. Wouldn't ever come into my mind.
It just did.
No, mine not any other normal person. So
Oh, but all of a sudden, I talk about my story when it comes to Sandy Hook. That's not your.
Shall we? Now, let me just understand this. Why did you tag Vern Vision in there? Why would you tag Vern in your Sandy Hook video? Cindy, does anybody understand that?
2 days, like,
Why would this woman tag Vern?
that's like 2 days,
her
ago,
Sandy
3
Hook
days
story?
ago, she tags Vern and Sandy Hook video.
Hey guys, what is up, YouTubers? It's Cindy and I am recording a video because I'm in a certain type of way right now.
But I don't understand. Why did you tag Vern in your Sandy Hook video?
So I was going to do this on a podcast, and I just decided this is the better option. Okay.
He asked her to. When?
They were kidding.
This is that's the reason why I played it. Is because she had tagged Vern. It doesn't say anything about Sandy Hook, but
So forgive me for a minute if I'm trying to gather those together because this is a very emotional issue that pertains to me and my family directly.
and Traveler Girl Luke. Why?
Okay. So you know, many
No, I think it's because although she says she doesn't speak badly about me, she tagged people.
So what happened is, okay. So August 7th, Cindy Infinity, the Whisperer, makes a video. Okay. It's titled, it's tagged Vern Vision and Traveler Girl. And so I listened to it. Okay. And it has to do with Sandy Hook. Right? But it's not so much saying that nobody, you know, there isn't like enormous amounts of sympathy and compassion for her losing her loved one there. Nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that. My point is that Cindy Infinity, when she speaks of Tiffany H, which is why I wanted Tiffany H to hear, you know, what she says in her video clearly, because a lot of times we can't hear because she whispers. So this is her video, but because I have a speaker now, we can hear it. We can hear Cindy's video. And I just wanted Tiffany to, and everyone, before they start believing that I'm bashing this woman because she lost loved ones in Sandy Hook. I'm just trying to defend myself here that I didn't bash this woman about Sandy Hook.
That do speak badly about
Many of you guys have heard us talk about the Sandy Hook school shootings in Newtown, Connecticut. It's become
I had never heard her talking about it, but it was hashtag, it was titled Burn. I didn't know it was about Sandy Hook.
very prominent. News.
I don't know if you think you're telling us stuff that we don't know about Sandy Hook, but
Well, it'll be pointless for her to come up on the panel if she doesn't hear this loud and clear. Because it really wasn't just about Tiffany H. It was more the way this woman speaks about domestic violence.
Story. Recently and also in the past. And the reason has become
you'll fill in the cast. Did you just say you'll fill in the cast? Hold on a
No,
minute.
she says
She said she'll
also
fill
in the past, though. She says
Can I
also
hear
in the
this one more
past.
time? Did she say
But she didn't. She
she'll
didn't say
fill
that.
in the cast?
No, she didn't say that.
because of the severity of what took place there. So the backstory.
Wow, you're a rocket scientist, huh? It became so prominent because it was a severity, yeah. He was actually the spectrum wires on everybody's table in the community. Cutting all the wires. He bought these vibrating
Vern. Don't talk about Vern right
from
here.
Walmart. And he called them massagers, okay? And he put them on the wall outside of his mother's bedroom. The poor woman was deaf and probably thinking she was going crazy with the vibration. What a fucking asshole, huh? Said he did it to repel the signals they were sending to make his mother crazy through the microwave.
Through the Sandy Hook school shootings. Was that there was a boy named Adam Lanza who went to Sandy Hook Elementary School.
You might want to ask your buddy who was talking to him for a couple of years on a gaming circuit.
Okay, Deandra. Thank you.
He was so pissed at her because it was a reverse mortgage on the house. I don't think he would leave. I think that's why they had to go pull him out of there. I don't think he would leave. He's a loser. He was basically breastfeeding off this foreign woman that he probably made deaf, in my opinion. Probably shoved pencils through her eardrums, in my opinion.
In Newtown, Connecticut, which is also known as Sandy Hook.
Now, the reason why, you guys will realize why I had such distaste for this video shortly.
On December 14th of 2012. And
you do know on the Social Security Death Index it says that Adam Lanza died December 12th, right? You know that?
He opened fire. He broke in front doors at school.
Name it to them.
And he opened fire with an AR-15, along with a lot of other very high-profile magazine rifles, weapons.
Yeah, he went in just like a pack mule.
And he shot down 26 people in that school. 20 children, 6 adults. on December 14th.
Yeah. It's tragic.
And my niece was one of these children that was killed in this mass school shooting.
I don't know what happened over there. Sucks that Tiffany H left because there was a tone of voice that I wanted her to hear specifically. Why is she always chewing?
The
I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel a lot of sorrow for what happened.
Okay,
But don't
Cassidy.
think that Vern is much different than, in my opinion, you're about, oh, I'm about GT. Oh, good. Gitsy.
It's not a foul. It's not anything that you can hold to be a hoax. It happened. She was there. Okay. And
Yeah, not everybody was saying that it was a hoax in the way that people didn't die. Some people felt like there was something politically motivated behind it, okay, Cindy? Maybe you should, answer your phone sometime. Maybe you might learn something.
so,
You can always use that blonde excuse.
Thank you, Rose.
You talk to us like we're blonde.
there has
Lady
been a lot
talks
that has
slow.
been spoken about regarding these shootings and the tragedy that happened at Andrea. And so much so has been spoken about as it's a hoax. It did not happen. These were crisis actors.
Yeah, but not everybody has said that.
Oh, thank you, Tina Lane. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Rose. Appreciate the group hug.
And so on and
Appreciate
so
the
forth. So on and so
prayers.
forth. So on and so forth.
Believe what you want, and I'm here to tell you,
You can believe what you want.
lost.
Thank you.
I lost somebody that was very near and dear to my heart, and it is not a joke. It is a crisis actor situation.
You're all
How did
sweet.
I do anything for this?
Thank you.
Earlier, they say GMA lost a kid, and that's my fault too. Yeah.
Is there anything? Okay. So believe what you want, say what you want, and I'm here to tell you that I've lived through this. And that's all.
Okay. I've lived through cancer. People have lived through a lot of things. There was a lot of families that lived through that. That's not the only school it's happened in. But you need to understand the reason why I've been trying to call you, Cindy. But see, I don't trust you. I don't trust you enough to think that you can even possibly comprehend a political, motivated.
I mean, I'm not saying it was.
Okay, I don't know. I
The
don't know.
timing, though.
That's always true. You know, there's people that want to speak about this tragedy say that as say that they lived there, say that they were part of it, say that they had a child that went to school at that time.
Can you tell me this, Cindy? Why did Tiffany Moser become so intricately involved in that she ended up
Thank you, Dr. Helen. You do.
with every single person on both sides? On the hoaxer side,
Now, I don't know if you guys remember, there was a guy we listened to in here on TED TV. Tina Lane was here. I know that. I know she was. And it was a guy named Jeremy Richard, maybe. Do you remember that, Tina Lane? Hi, Justin. Man, he had a great outlook. God. And he was a father of one of the Sandy Hook children. And God, he was, oh, man, just, geez, oh, Pete. When I watched that, I saw a complete, like, it was just a loss to the world. I mean, Sandy Hook was a loss felt around the world. Christchurch, loss felt around the world. 9/11, loss felt around the world. You know?
and on the survivor side, and on the witness
Jeremy
side,
Richmond.
it would behoove a lot of people to.
Hey, Tina, you know, if you could look him up on TED TV, that talk, and drop the link in here. Yeah, if you could drop the link for that man's speech. What a wonderful speech he gave. Just in case anybody wants to watch it, he's very inspiring, and he's no longer with us. He did take his own life, and in suspicious ways, I would say, but really, really made a contribution to the world.
Check out
Thank
how
you,
many of
Tina.
those surviving the witnesses are still around. Kind of just like the witnesses for the Las Vegas thing and a couple of other terrible events. Ask yourself, I mean, I'm just saying, it would behoove you that if you are serious, and I would think you are, I wouldn't think anybody would make up something like that. You might want to talk to me, Cindy,
Yes, you were,
in a
Cassidy.
phone call. And you might, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's some other shit. And that's who you're friends with. That's who you're friends with. Why do you think their name gets pulled into that all the time? It is not a coincidence. And it's not a coincidence that Tiffany Moser, and Marshall, Master, whatever.
You know, kind of weird that Tiffany's channel all got removed during the Alex Jones trials right after she made that Sandy Hook live stream and that Alex Jones video. That's kind of weird, huh? A little coincidental there.
That's not a
In my
coincidence.
opinion.
I am about. It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence.
Thank you, Tina.
But they just didn't go to school at that time.
So she's talking about Tiffany H now. So she moves right on to Tiffany A. Gotta get on Tiffany H's ass.
You know, because they stayed home and told us that after they heard my story. Okay. Come to find out, no, you didn't. No, you didn't live there. No, you didn't have a child that went to that school. And no, you didn't live through this tragedy.
Now listen to her voice. You hear that tone?